Hello everyone. In the last two videos, I have discussed the principles of management, the various aspects of that is meaning, nature, and importance. I have also discussed the importance of principles of management or how management principles derived. What are the method of derivation of principles of management? So in this video, I am going to discuss Henry Fowell's 14 principles. This particular topic is very interesting, and this particular 14 principles given by Henry Fowell is popularly accepted, and globally in the field of management these 14 principles are in practice nowadays. So before starting the principle, we should know the background or the lifestyle of Henry Fowell, who have given this important principle to the field of management. So Henry Fowell, see I have written here wise, Henry Fowell was born in Istanbul. Okay, he was born in the year 1841 in Istanbul. After that, in 1847, his family returned to France. Okay, his family born in Istanbul, and after 6 years, that is in the year 1847, his family returned to France. Okay, from France he have graduated from a mining academy. Clear? And in the year 1860 he joined as junior executive in a mining company. Clear? Mining company means the company which is engaged in extracting natural resources, extracting products from natural resources, for example crude oil, for example coal. Okay, so in the year 1860 he joined as junior executive in a mining company in France. Okay, in the year 1888 he rose to the position of CMD, that means Chief Managing Director of that particular company. Clear? This is the life and working life of Henry Fowell. Okay, so during this particular work life, Henry Fowell gathered lots of experience relating to factory, relating to management pattern, relating to industrial production, and various aspects relating to industry and management. And based on this experience, in 1916 he wrote a book in French language, and the name of the book is Administration Industrielle et Générale. Okay, and later in the year 1929 he translated the book into English and openly published and freely available in this book in all over the world. Okay, this is the biography, or you can say that the work life of Henry Fowell. Clear? So based on this example, or during his working life, Henry Fowell realized one thing, that the way at that time the way organizations are managed or the way production process are going on, this is not systematic and this is not proper principle wise. So Henry Fowell, based on this, Henry Fowell start thinking to give something in the field of management. So according to or we can say that on the basis of his work experience, Henry Fowell divided his approach or devises his study of management in three ways. First one is, see I have written here, management qualities and training. Second one is general principle of management, and third one is element of management. These three are the pattern of studying of management in the eye of Henry Fowell. Okay, so first one is management qualities and training. Henry Fowell was the first person who realized a manager should have these 6 qualities in order to manage a particular organization in an efficient and effective manner. So Henry Fowell provided, or you can say that suggested, a manager should have these 6 qualities. So now we will see what are the 6 qualities. See, first one is physical, then mental, then moral, then educational, then technical, then experience. So first, physical. A manager should have proper health, vigor. That means he should have strength, and we can say that physically fit to tackle different situations arising in the organization. Next, mental. A manager should mentally fit and mentally in a position to take what to decide or to judge what is good and what is bad. Next, moral. A manager should be loyal enough, or you can say that kind enough to his subordinates in order to establish a smooth environment or working environment in the organization. Next, educational. In order to manage the organization, a manager should have proper education required for the smooth running of the organization. And next one is technical. Technical means a manager should have logical and reasoning knowledge in order to tackle different situation or different practical condition arising out of changing environment or changing situation or changing condition in the organization. And last one is experience. Fowell has suggested, or Fowell has opined that this particular quality arising out of experience. Okay, so out of these 6 qualities, Henry Fowell has given more stress on technical. Henry Fowell believed that technical quality is more important in order to establish, or you can say that in order to manage the organization in an efficient and effective manner. Okay, so the first thought, or you can say that first approach of studying management is managerial qualities and training. So after studying these particular qualities and training, Henry Fowell believed that in order to acquire these qualities, or in order to become a good manager, there should be some principles. There should be some universally accepted principle. So Henry Fowell, on the basis of his previous experience, or you can say that as a executive in a mining company, he developed the next approach of his theory, that is number 2 is general principle of management. I have written here MGT. MGT means management. So the next approach is general principles of management. Under this, Henry Fowell has given to us 14 principles of management which is universally accepted. Suppose division of work, parity between authority and responsibility, and esprit de corps, and many more principles. There are total 14 principles Henry Fowell has developed. So in the next video, I will discuss in detail the 14 principles given by Henry Fowell. Okay, so the third and the last one is, the last approach of Henry Fowell is element of management. Element of management. Here Henry Fowell believed that there are 5 elements of management, and Henry Fowell suggested, or you can say that Henry Fowell considered the 5 functions of management as element of management. These 5 functions are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. These 5 functions are termed as, generally we can call that these are the functions of management. So Henry Fowell in his theory, he considered these 5 functions as element of management. Okay, so in a brief way, we have got the Henry Fowell divided his approach of studying management into 3 ways. First one is general managerial qualities and training, where he suggested a manager should have some qualities in order to manage the organization. And next, he has provided us general principles of management, under which Henry Fowell developed 14 principles of management. And third one is element of management, under which Henry Fowell has given 5 elements of management, and also he considered the functions of management as element of management. So overall, the theory or the contribution which has given by Henry Fowell to the field of management is considered as administrative or operational management. If we see the early era of management or the early thought of management, we will find different approaches or contribution. For example, F.W. Taylor has given a particular theory, Hawthorne has given another theory, and Mary Parker Follett has also given, and there are other thinkers also who have given their theory or contribute a lot in the field of management. So generally, administrative or operational part of management is considered, or you can say that Henry Fowell is considered as the father of administrative or operational management, and Henry Fowell's contribution is still practiced in industrial world. Okay, so this is all about the background of 14 principles of management. In the next video, I will discuss one by one the 14 principles given by Henry Fowell. Clear? So watch the video and clearly see the biography of Henry Fowell, and it is very important to know how Henry Fowell, or how the idea came in the mind of Henry Fowell that there should be a universally accepted principle and the manager or industrial world should follow this particular principle. So this all things comes because of his work. He has faced a lot of difficulties, a lot of struggle in the early days of his work life, and based on this, at the time of struggle, or you can say that at the time of facing difficulties, Henry Fowell gathered knowledge. Henry Fowell practically observed the situation, and based on this observation, or you can say that based on this experience, Henry Fowell has given us the crucial administrative or operational theory of management. Okay, so watch the video, and in the next video I will start 14 principles of management. Okay, thank you.